Right, I was supposed to be out the house a long time ago, but something just come to me while sitting on the toilet, which I thought I'd once again share for free. Why stop now? Why stop now with the pearls of wisdom, the unique outlooks, the perspective that you might need? Because I was quite shy, backward coming forward person, and I kept my dreams to myself. Like, oh, I see myself. I wouldn't mind getting into that realm, TV, film, maybe. I think I'd like to be an actress. But even saying the word actress doesn't feel good to me. It's like, because they're just basically, it's to be the liar, isn't it? You're putting on something. But then you study it. I've done quite a lot of studying. I have quite a lot of experience. And I dropped out because I didn't have the confidence. I felt like 2 pints of lager and a packet of crisps was fucking with my brain chemistry to even comprehend being like, on the stage after lunchtime. And so I'm a bit simple like that. And I was like, well, what is it? I thought, yeah, just go into the world and just learn about life and whatever since. And I'd like to just share this because Stanislavski, people that teach techniques, I personally feel like around the community or wherever I've been, it felt like the whole world was looking in. I thought, or does everybody get offered this madness and mayhem all the time? Like, it's to become unhinged, really, because you're treated wrong. It's like, it's this flattery. Oh, I'm never the victim. I'm co-creating my own reality. So I've just got a bunch of nutters doing things misconduct-wise within outfits and bodies and around places. And they're all just sort of like acting in a way that I can't fathom. And they're disaffecting your mental health. So you feel like you're losing the plot. And then you go to certain areas of town where other people got the same ideas, and they're losing their shit and laying in the middle of the road, and, you know, at night after too many drinks, after being on a little stage sketch and things like that. So it's like, look, proper mayhem. And then you meet the people that have been sectioned, and you meet this and you meet that, and it's like mayhem. That is literally what London town looked like, mayhem. And it's like all the lines are blurring, and you're going, well, I mean, entertainment venues, music venues, places with certain open mics, this, and what is who and what's it. It's just all felt like mayhem, like it's all in. And it's a lot of life experience to go through and stuff. So I feel like personally, what is it to be Schauspielerin? The Schauspieler, which to anybody that don't know, it's German for actor and actress. Schauspielerin, actress, Schauspieler. It's basically becoming yourself, unhinged. Like, unhinged to the point that, oh yeah, I have this little light inside to shine, this little gem, this little pearl, this little thing that I feel like I just want to do because that's what I want to do, because playing make-believe is such a luxury that kids never grow out of. They run around playing and doing stuff, and that's basically what an actor or actress is. Its basic form, isn't it? But it's like, but you feel like, no, you can't just like you're not allowed in the club just to be immature for the rest of your life and get paid in a way. And so anyway, they have all the institutes and the learning about it. But personally, from my own personal perspective as somebody that was just sort of like a little bit backward come forward, like I don't know if I really want to embrace that as an industry, but it'd be nice to be part of it. But it's just like, I feel like it's just mimicry, and yes, Stanislavski, you know, drawing on your emotions or your past to get the get the sadness to muster from areas of yourself. That makes sense, and there's a few things that make sense to me, but it's ultimately it's a personal journey, isn't it? So that was my pearl of wisdom today. It's like, you are basically handed a lot of lessons in life if you're me, and I always questioned what they were and what is it all about. And then people go, oh, you know, don't be the victim. If it's like, do you know how unhinging? I don't know how I'm supposed to be reacting to this within a social construct of a society that feels like it can manipulate me and my image and shit. That's a big deal. You get your head around that. So it's like, you go through not just the hard knocks, but it's just insanity inducing stuff. And you go like, you know, yeah. And so drinking is a bit of a liability. I black out. It's okay, because sometimes I have the luxury of meeting a security guard that says, it's all right, you were just hanging off the barrier. After doing Tai Chi for crowds and stuff, because I feel like I have got the confidence to bring it. And it's just a natural process of like, actually, the world's unhinged. Being an actor, actress, is actually, yeah, it's about learning to be just free of concerns or worries or what anybody thinks. So it's a bit unhinged, isn't it? So that's my pearl of wisdom. Yeah, you can thank me. I think that basically, yeah, I think I summed up everything you need to know about acting. I said people say it's the most spiritual. Like when you say God to the person, it raises the vibration around sometimes if people start talking about gospels and things. And it's just like, what is it to be the actor? Some people say it's closest to the creator because why? Because you're you've learned what it is to take down all your, deconstruct your person, and you are the blank canvas. Then you're applying another character, or either you're doing this or doing that. Other people have processes that they probably do when they're doing stage and screen and stuff. But ultimately, most people, the majority that don't really find that attractive as a career or anything, they don't really question anything. They don't delve into their psyche. They don't delve into things or delve in and think, well, what is the human race made up of? Or what is this to be spiritual, to be this? And it's only when you're at rock bottom, and it's only when you're fucking absolutely crushed to pieces that you're like, oh, where does it start? If I've been to places where I've seen people clinically depressed, where they're so depressed they have no concentration span left for living, that's depressed. Like nothing, concentration, staring at the wall, clinical depression. That's where, what's that? That's somebody that's lost their spirit. They're literally, their psyche, their character has been damaged irreparably from the outside external world. They're in a place where they can't even focus. That is ADHD. I cannot focus. Where do you repair from that? You put a post-it note at the side of your bed just saying beautiful things are coming my way. I am worthy. That's a good place to start. Morning, night. Somebody said that on YouTube, and that was where I started. Sort of like just trying to recover the person, the worthy, brilliant person that I already was, that was really positive, that just had all this external factor in just to crush you, to make you start all over again. What is it? And it's like, oh, I feel like I can bring it again. And I feel like, given what I know about people's relentless ill behaviour and wants and desires to actually just tear strips or take energy off of you if you're a positive person, given what I know now, I know that I just have to be a stronger person and take none of it. And be like, okay, nobody gets to talk to me unless, like, you know, you prove yourself. It's like that has got to be your attitude. Going from the person that actually just senses when someone's uncomfortable and actually hands over the mic to that person as an empathetic person. I'm like, I don't want you to feel as uncomfortable as I feel timidly about coming to approach a stage. So I'm the first to hand that. I make that person not feel uncomfortable. I have not been afforded the same luxury. On occasion, it depends on the event. Tiger Poetry is a good place to start if you just want to sedate. Nice place to find an open mic, Tiger Poetry. There are some around town that are just very like that. And you can expect no fuckery and just civilised society. And it's like, they're all right, but there's a lack of the music aspect. So it wasn't a place that I would naturally travel out my way to go to because there's lack of music. Yeah, you can take a guitar and play. Very accommodating to lots of people. But the point is, yes, you can sort of see why someone, if their nature comes into it, their natural nature, they just don't want people to struggle. They don't want people to struggle to find that stage. They don't want people to struggle or feel uncomfortable, or that like they can't, or they're feeling backward coming forward. I'll be the natural person to go, here you go. So one day I know that what goes around comes around, and I will get that karmatically and it will be fine. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm qualified. I'm beyond qualified because I've just got a discerning eye. And we grow up in a institute of 1 to 7 where parenting is parenting and the screen is the bigger parent because the parents use the screen just to document everything that's good or bad about characters. It's like one layer upon layer or layer of sort of like, literally, it's kind of grooming and sterilising the mind. It's like to the point where when I used to swear, it was like I felt like I had a chip in my head from Buffy. Like that, I'll be like, oh, I can't swear, I'm not allowed to swear because you the reprimands, that the conditioning's there to that point. So you spend a lot of time trying to undo the conditioning and find your own true self and what the programming in the subconscious mind has actually done, because you're respecting people that actually don't respect the craft or the art form. You're respecting people that don't see the worth in the craft and the art form. So the only thing that's keeping you actually back is your respect for people that don't respect you, if you know what I mean. And I'm kind of like in that place at the moment because I'm called spoiled when I know to fuck I is the last fucking thing I am. Me spoiled fuck, if this is what sport looks like in a place like London, come on. And it's like those limiting beliefs, those limiters, they're surrounding us. Been getting all the hypnosis. Wave, you are soaking money in like a balm. You are receiving money from the left, right, under me and everywhere. It's flowing through me, it's flowing on and on. And it'll probably cut off before then. But yeah, I hope you learned a lot from that. Cheers, welcome.